Lifestyle Medicine Conference of USA in 2024. The total number of participants was 4,600. And this medicine is rising like anything. रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम तो होता ही होता है. रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम आप हील नहीं करें, सिर्फ मेडिसिन से हीलिंग नहीं होगी. What is consciousness?
Food, sleep.
That is lifestyle. Consciousness is that element, that faculty which makes you conscious. So if at any time, if someone is facing the stress, and if we make to do some method, alpha relaxation, which is very much possible by vagus breathing.
Today we have Dr. Ranjan. I got to know about Dr. Ranjan 4.5 years before through the platform called as Spiritual Doctors for Holistic Health. And Dr. Ranjan is a co-founder of this platform called as Spiritual Doctors for Holistic. Since then I got to know about him, and he very well integrate the science with the spiritual, science with consciousness. He practice various modalities like breath work, EFT, traditional Chinese medicine, and various practices to manage various health conditions. With the current area of interest is on cancer care, which he is helping multiple patients in managing cancer and other health conditions. So he also runs a show in PMC Hindi channel called as Dr. Se Pucho, where he is educating patients on managing various health conditions through these modalities. And he is also meditation teacher. And as I told, he's a blend of combination of science with consciousness, where it is like he'll integrate most of these concepts of consciousness into science, so that the people like us who are in the field of medicine, it will be easy for us to understand and correlate the concepts and give us the strong belief why we need to believe in this. So, welcome, sir.
So, thank you to Arka Hospital. Although Dr. Gaurang is not here yet, but to giving me opportunity and to share my concept and my topics, which is conscious lifestyle. I am from Bihar, so I will mix a little bit of Hindi. I am more comfortable in Hindi only. तो lifestyle medicine, सर आपने सुना है lifestyle medicine? आपने सुना है. Everyone is familiar with the lifestyle medicine concept. So, lifestyle medicine, the history of lifestyle medicine started with Dr. Dean Ornish, the professor of medicine at University of California, San Francisco. And he is reversing cardiac blockage for last 30 years without medicine, without surgery. He has published a series of research in every leading medical journal, BMJ, Lancet, American Journal of Cardiology. So he is informally father of lifestyle medicine. Means he is alive and he is very much active still now. 20 years back in USA, this American College of Lifestyle Medicine has started, and International Board of Lifestyle Medicine. And in India, it has entered as in CMC Vellore, and in AIMS Nagpur, fellowship of lifestyle medicine is available for physicians, for doctors. And this medicine is rising like anything. In the Lifestyle Medicine Conference of USA in 2024, the total number of participants was 4,600. So that is the active interest of physician in this rising field. Lifestyle medicine describes about 6 pillars. This is a book of CMC Vellore, available on Amazon. There are 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. Is nutrition. Some of you might be familiar. Nutrition, sleep, stress management, mental health, social health, and environment. Which type of consumables we are using. Soap, cream, detergent. You should be aware of the toxin, and we should use healthy alternatives. So these 6 pillars, every pillar has a role. Somehow nutrition is most popular as of now, although in mainstream medical practice, even nutrition is that much not important. In some of my talk, just to make people laugh, I sometimes say कि ICU में भी आप पिज्जा बर्गर खा सकते हो, है ना. तो मतलब it will be extreme, but just to मतलब most of the doctors, unless he is a lifestyle medicine physician, वो nutrition के लिए वैसा कोई guideline नहीं देते. That and sometimes necessary we go to dietitian, मतलब go take dietitian chart from the dietitian. Or max discussion goes to protein. But in lifestyle medicine, we realized it is fiber, the prebiotic and probiotic. That is very important. It's microbiome in our gut, and not only gut, skin and every part of the body. If that is not proper, so medicine, whatever medicine we are prescribing, it will not going to work. So nutrition is the pillar. Sleep. अगर रात में नींद नहीं आए, इन प्रैक्टिकल लेवल सब बहुत घरों में हमने नोटिस किया होगा, अगर किसी को भी कोई भी दिक्कत हो, कोई चोट लग जाए या कुछ भी बैक पेन है, कोई भी दर्द है, जनरली वी हैव टेंडेंसी सो जाओ. अगर सो जाओगे तो ठीक हो जाएगा, है ना. इन unknowingly we know that sleep is very crucial, but in medical practice we don't actively focus on quality of sleep. Through lifestyle medicine, it is becoming a pillar, and sleep is important. 7 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep is important. And sleep will influence your stress, mental health. Stress का रोल हर एक बीमारी में है. There is no single disease in which this role of stress is not there. But stress is like blind spot, है ना. मतलब हमें नहीं दिख रहा, एक प्रॉब्लम है लेकिन हम उसको उस पर काम नहीं कर रहे. तो when I am going to describe the consciousness based lifestyle medicine, which in lifestyle medicine they talk about the all 6 pillars, but I feel as a spiritual doctor that consciousness is the most important. It is related, somewhat related to mental health, but it goes deeper than mind and brain. Mind is the software and brain is the hardware. Stress and mental health, these 2 pillars of lifestyle medicine, they touches with the consciousness concept. Social health, relationship is also important. जो भी मेरे पास कैंसर पेशेंट जो आते हैं, in every case I have found that the relationship with 1 or 2 member of their family is not good. Conflicting relationship रहते हुए हम बेस्ट ऑफ द केमोथेरेपी के बाद ही हम बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स नहीं एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते. इन प्रैक्टिकल सिचुएशन मैंने इन 3 years बैक आई गॉट सक्सेसफुल रिविजन ऑफ कोलोन कैंसर स्टेज 3 इन अ यंग गर्ल, 31 year old girl. Relationship is important. So after that I am getting many cancer cases. Relationship problem तो होता ही होता है. Relationship problem हम हील नहीं करें, सिर्फ मेडिसिन से हीलिंग नहीं होगी. Environment is important. So in consciousness based lifestyle medicine, consciousness focused lifestyle medicine, what is consciousness, that we have to understand. So what is consciousness, ma'am? Consciousness हिंदी में इसका बोला जाए तो इसका नाम हो जाएगा चेतना. तो व्हाट इज कॉन्शियसनेस या फिर चेतना, अगर आप हिंदी के साथ कंफर्टेबल हैं तो चेतना. हाँ, चेतना. हाँ, तो व्हाट इज कॉन्शियसनेस? Well, definition is always important. If you are going to understand health, WHO has defined health is not just absence of a disease. Consciousness is
food, sleep.
and that is my lifestyle. That is lifestyle. Here we are understanding consciousness. Consciousness is that element, that faculty which makes you conscious. I am. When I say I am, what is that power which is making me understand that I exist? I am. चेतना, है ना, जिससे मेरा ये बोध है कि हाँ मैं हूँ, और मैं मेरे होनेपन के बाद फिर दूसरी रोल आइडेंटिटी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी शुरू होती है. दैट आई एम इंडियन, आई एम डॉक्टर, आई एम मेल, है ना, आई एम सन, तो आई एम फादर, आई एम हस्बैंड. तो वो सब वो उसकी रोल एंड आइडेंटिटी इज आफ्टर द फर्स्ट आइडेंटिटी कॉन्शियसनेस और जस्ट कॉन्शियसनेस. व्हाट मेक्स यू कॉन्शियस? And Dr. Tony Nader has written a specific book on just only on consciousness. It is a very budget-friendly book, so you can go through that if you are interested. In mainstream lifestyle medicine, there are 6 pillars. Stress is there. They are talking about the stress management. For stress management, they will ask you for deep sleep, good sleep, and mindfulness practice, meditation practice. But to understand the root cause of stress, we have to go to the consciousness. And here, the ancient Indian literature like Patanjali Yoga Sutra may come into picture. In Yoga Sutra, although to understand for the practical purpose of consciousness work, bringing that Yoga Sutra is not necessary, but to understand that role of consciousness. In Yoga Sutra, the suffering, the pain, suffering is due to imbalance in consciousness or lack of right consciousness, lack of true consciousness. अगर हम अपने आप को खुद समझ ही नहीं रहे हैं ठीक मैं क्या हूँ, है ना. साइकेट्रिक डिसऑर्डर में अगर किसी को सिजोफ्रेनिया में हम इसको समझ सकते हैं कि अगर किसी के माइंड जो आइडेंटिटी है अगर वही डिसॉल्व हो जाए, है ना. इन सब साइकोसिस डिसऑर्डर इट कैन बी पॉसिबल. मतलब अगर जो साइकेट्रिस्ट ज़्यादा उसको समझ पाएंगे कि समवन इज थिंकिंग आई एम नॉट दिस, आई एम दिस, बिकॉज आई एम दिस, सो दैट इज माई रोल और दैट इज माई वर्क, माई ड्यूटी. वो सीवियर साइकोसिस में हो सकता है. But as per Yoga Sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, one of the problem कि हम why we do make mistake, why do make incorrect choices or decision, that is the role of consciousness. अगर हमारे भीतर चेतन तत्व ठीक है, चेतना ठीक है, righteousness then will come. इसको हम दूसरे ढंग से एंगल से भी अभी समझेंगे थ्रू ब्रेन वेव. लाइफ स्टाइल मेडिसिन पे जो अवेयरनेस हो रही है पूरी दुनिया में, लॉन्गेविटी क्वेस्ट इज देयर. लॉन्गेविटी फॉर लॉन्गेविटी रिसर्च बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर इज बीइंग इन्वेस्टेड. इवन इन बैंगलोर IISc, Indian Institute of Science, it is doing research of longevity India. Recently, 2-3 months back, there was 2-3 days proper seminar on longevity. So for longevity means although there can be many drugs or nutrition supplement or genetic work, but one of the best cost effective method to have health span and life span. It is not that how long we live healthily. So health span. So best cost effective measure to increase the health span and life span is lifestyle medicine. And slowly it is becoming in the mainstream. And there is Eat Lancet Commission. अमिताभ बच्चन की मूवी देखी है आप लोगों ने कभी? हिंदी मूवी देखते हैं? देयर वाज डॉन मूवी, है ना. उसमें एक डायलॉग आता है कि डॉन को तो इतने मुल्कों की पुलिस ढूंढ रही है, 10 मुल्कों की या 12 मुल्कों की, कुछ ऐसा डायलॉग है ना. ईट लैंसेट कमीशन 17 देशों के एक्सपर्ट जिसमें नोबेल लॉरेट भी हैं, दे आर डूइंग द स्टडी एंड एक्टिविज्म हाउ टू शिफ्ट फूड बिहेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड. ईट लैंसेट कमीशन, द डाइट वी आर कंज्यूमिंग ऑन होल वर्ल्ड, द प्लैनेटरी डाइट, इट इज नॉट for our good health and not good for good health of the planet. जो climate warming and other environmental problem is there, उसके लिए we are not consuming the sustainable diet. So Eat Lancet Commission, which has experts of 17 countries, including Nobel laureates, and in researcher in the field of research, H index and I index is there. In the medical fraternity, these scientists having the highest H and I index, I don't know his name, ये center में this guy, Michael Welter or something, he is the member of that Eat Lancet Commission. And this group is discussing how to make people understand the importance of plant diet, whole food plant-based diet. So this is the need of the hour. And lifestyle medicine can prevent heart disease. Dr. Dean Ornish, book of Dr. Dean Ornish is there. And even in India, in Ahmedabad, Dr. Suresh Bhagia, a cardiac surgeon who has done 10,000 heart surgery. Now he is of opinion that cardiac blockage can be reversed by working on lifestyle. So he actively promote lifestyle medicine, but give option to some patient if there is need, then I will do the surgery. So his book bypass surgery. And carnal insultin, prevent and reverse heart disease. We can prevent heart disease, we can reverse heart disease. And diabetes can be reversed. That is also, there's course from the ACLM, American College of Lifestyle Medicine, for physician, to understand the diet and lifestyle, how to reverse the diabetes. And the group of Dr. Neil Bernard, Physician Committee of Responsible Medicine, they are working like activists. I have attended a talk of Dr. Vanita Rahman, group from the junior of Dr. Neil Bernard in Delhi, for the diabetes physicians. And see, her main, the core of her talk was that we can reverse diabetes irrespective or without hyperglycemic medicine. So evidence-based nutrition is there, and Dr. Michael Greger, how not to age, fibers, stress management or mind or consciousness is the most important factor. For stress management, we talk about mindfulness and meditation. But to understand the quality of meditation, we need to go to the consciousness concept, which is related with the brain waves. We have 5 brain waves. Most of you will remember beta, alpha, theta, delta, gamma. जब stress है, but in my discussion, 7 types of brain wave will come. Epsilon and lambda. That is not very popular. Epsilon is 0.5 hertz and lambda is more than 100 hertz. So when we say stress, what is the stress? Stress is high beta, more than 25 hertz, 25 to 30 hertz. That is stress. So if at any time, if someone is facing the stress, and if we make do some method to induce alpha brainwave, alpha relaxation, which is very much possible by vagus breathing. Some of you might know what is a vagus breathing. There are various ways to stimulate vagus nerve, the parasympathetic cranial nerve, but the easiest way is to breathe you have to blow a candle. I will make you to do just for 1 minute. आराम से बैठिए, हाथ ऐसे रखिए, है ना? And if you can comfortable, you can remove your specs for 1 minute. In vagus breathing, we inhale through nose, little bit deep, and we exhale through mouth as you are blowing a candle. We will do 5 times. Inhale. You can close your eyes if you are comfortable, and exhale as you are blowing a candle. नाक से गहरी सांस ले और मोमबत्ती को बुझाने के लिए धीरे धीरे सांस छोड़े. अपनी हाथ अपने पैर पे गोद में रखें. Inhale through nose and exhale through mouth as you are blowing a candle. आंखें कृपया बंद कर ले. काइंडली क्लोज योर आइज. आंखें बंद करने के बाद after closing the eyes, do it properly for 5 to 10 times. I recommend everyone to practice this vagus breathing 5 times a day. This in the morning, before breakfast, after breakfast. Just link. Habit stacking concept is there. If you will link one practice with one regular practice habits, then if you will keep remember and you will be able to practice it. So practice this 5 times a day. And those patients who are of migraine or high BP, for them this is mandatory. If they will do it, it will help a lot. Migraine patient, if they will practice this vagus breathing 5 times a day, the episode of their pain will reduce. Sometimes even they can be fully healed by this just a small practice. So it needs only 2 minutes. Very short practice, but it's a very powerful practice. है ना? अभी आपको पता चला होगा, है ना? इसे रोज हमें करना है. और खासकर अगर कभी कोई ऐसी बात, कोई डिस्टर्बिंग बात हो जाए, कुछ इरिटेशन हो जाए, कभी किसी से कुछ कहा सुनी हो जाए, हम डिस्टर्ब है किसी कारण से, एट दैट टाइम इफ यू विल डू, अभी तो हमने बैठ के किया, समटाइम्स वी कैन डू, चलते चलते हम खड़े खड़े भी कर सकते हैं, हम खुली आंखों से भी कर सकते हैं, तब भी कुछ इफेक्ट तो आएगा। क्योंकि वैगस नर्व सॉफ्ट, हम जब ब्रीथ का सांस छोड़ रहे हैं खुली मुंह से, तो सॉफ्ट पैलेट में वैगस नर्व के ब्रांच है, तो वो टच हो रहा है, so that vagus nerve is getting stimulated. That is the mechanism of why relaxation happens just with 5 vagus breath, candle breath. So the mechanism is a stimulation of vagus nerve, which is a part of parasympathetic nervous system. So very very easy practice, very powerful practice. When we do vagus breathing, it activates alpha brain wave in our brain, 8 to 14 hertz. As beta is 14 to 30 hertz. Normal beta is low beta wave. If we have to buy vegetables or if we do any routine activity, beta will be there, that's fine. Problem is the high beta brain wave, the stress. So whenever there is stress, we have to do alpha for temporary solution. Alpha will not eliminate stress from your life. It will reduce significantly. एंड म्यूजिक का भी हमने सुना, म्यूजिक से भी हम कर सकते हैं. देयर इज वन प्रैक्टिस कॉल्ड योग निद्रा. इन मेडिकल प्रैक्टिस दिस इज नोन एज प्रोग्रेसिव मसल रिलैक्सेशन. इन हार्वर्ड माइंड बॉडी क्लिनिक इज देयर. डॉक्टर हर्बर्ट बेंसन, a respected cardiologist who has started mind body clinic at Harvard. At mind body clinic of Harvard, there is practice of PMR, which is basically Yog Nidra, progressive relaxation of our body, but in Savasana posture, in lying down posture. So Yog Nidra is also helpful. So this is alpha. Theta is 4 to 7 hertz. Hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is also a modality of programming subconscious and healing through that. Hypnosis happens at the time of theta, when the brain is in 4 to 7 hertz. When we meditate, our brain goes in alpha, goes in theta, and the proper meditation, the deep meditation, is delta, 1 to 3 hertz. So the main practice which I recommend is to meditate for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes after vagus breathing. In meditation, we observe our natural breath in our abdomen. In vagus breathing, we did 5 breaths and then we did just rest for 2 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes, nothing to do. But in meditation process, you have to keep your attention on movement of breath. जो श्वास आ रही है और जा रही है, हमें उस पर ध्यान रखना है. पेट में, हम चेस्ट में भी ध्यान रख सकते हैं. जब इनहेलेशन होता है, एक्सपेंशन ऑफ लंग विल बी देयर, हम नाक में भी फील कर सकते हैं, वो भी ओके है. बट बेस्ट रिजल्ट विल कम व्हेन वी मेडिटेट ऑन द मूवमेंट ऑफ ब्रेथ इन एब्डोमेन. व्हाई? बेसिकली देयर इज वन कंसेप्ट ऑफ योगा कॉल्ड हारा. हारा इज बिलो नेवल, 2 inches below navel. Regarding hara, there are many deep practices. Years of practice are there for in a school, various school of Tai Chi and in yoga to strengthen your hara. There are incidences in my close observation with my friend acupuncturist, and in the acupuncture, I am also acupuncturist. I insert needle in all parts of the body as per the need. There are cases when there was some poisoning case, snake bite or some poisoning, that death was imminent, and our teacher asked to stimulate hara by moxa. Moxa is one device. The heat is there to stimulate hara and some acupuncture point. And the report is that patient become better. I am just suggesting that hara is something deeper practice which we need to understand if we want to go in deeper consciousness. So when we meditate on our breath in abdomen, in our navel, so that lowest point which we can feel in our abdomen when the breath sensation is something happening, that is hara. So more we will feel hara in our meditation, more relaxed we will be. and our mind will become tranquil. Our mind will become still. The definition of meditation as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra and Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita is Dhyanam Nirvishyam Manah. When mind is free from thought, Nirvishay, then it is meditation. In neurology term, the delta, which at some places even alpha is counted as a meditation, but the proper meditation which correlates with the Patanjali Yoga Sutra is delta state, 1 to 3 hertz, very, very slow brain waves. You are just aware of yourself. You in proper meditation, you are not aware of what is happening in the environment. Even just after vagus breathing, I hope you will not aware of the sound of the traffic because you are so much relaxed. And what we did vagus breathing, that is alpha relaxation, that is not meditation. Meditation we will do now when our focus is to go into delta, 1 to 3 hertz. And after delta, there is some practice called heart coherence to shift our brain wave to a level of gamma. I will recommend one very good book, very budget-friendly book to understand this concept of heart coherence. There is Heart-Rate Institute in USA. For last 30 years, they are studying the heart, electromagnetic field of heart and the importance of heart in health. And by inducing heart coherence, the immunity can be boosted and heart will become healthy. The impact on the heart is very much too profound. The subject which practices heart coherence, they feel bliss. I am talking about the bliss. It is premium version of happiness. Happiness तो अल्फा रिलैक्स स्टेट में भी आता है. अभी जो आपने वैगस ब्रीदिंग किया, अल्फा, व्हेन ब्रेन इज इन अल्फा यू विल फील हैप्पीनेस, बट द bliss which is of tranquil nature, bliss will come when your brain will go into gamma, which is possible by practice of heart coherence. So I will describe heart coherence in much detail. There are various level of heart coherence. The most basic level of heart coherence is just feel your heart and keep normal breathing. If you are aware of your breathing and heart simultaneously, that will also induce basic level of heart coherence. But after that, the virtue of heart is love. So if you will radiate vibration of love from your heart, then heart will come its natural state, in perfect coherent state. So giving love is easy to child, those who are parents. If a mother will think of child, then her heart will be filled with the love. So radiating vibration of love from heart to the child. Those who are not parent, they can give love vibration to life partner or parents or any loved one who is the most important person in your life. You can radiate love from your heart first to 1% or 2%, and after 2 minutes of practice, increasing our area of heart coherence, that love radiates. Later on, sending love to whole family, whole biological family, means your siblings, your cousin, and like that. And later on, after 2 minutes of that radiating love to the whole biological family, your social family. हम जिनसे भी मिलते हैं सुबह से शाम तक, जिनसे भी हमारा कोई प्रोफेशनल रिलेशन है, दैट इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइफ, दैट इज ऑल्सो सिग्निफिकेंट. सो गिविंग पीस एंड लव, जब हम थोड़ा सा दायरा बड़ा कर रहे हैं, देन वी कैन ऑल्सो गिव वाइब्स ऑफ पीस, शांति और प्रेम, शांति एंड प्रेम टू द सोशल फैमिली. सुबह से शाम तक हम जिन जिन लोगों से मिलते हैं, उन सभी को वाइब्रेशन ऑफ पीस एंड वाइब्रेशन ऑफ लव देना. ऐसा हमने 5 मिनट ठीक से किया तो यू विल फील सो मच ब्लिस इन योर सेल्फ दैट यू विल सरप्राइज्ड. ऐसा पहले सेशन में भी हो सकता है और आफ्टर फ्यू डेज ऑफ रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस ऑफ हार्ट कोरेट्स. दीज ऑल थिंग्स एंड सम मोर कंसेप्ट आर डिस्क्राइब्ड इन दिस बुक. सो वन कैन रीड दिस बुक इफ. तो हम अभी एंड दिस हार्ट कोरेट्स after social family, we can also wish good for the whole world. In our Indian culture, there is prayer, Sanskrit prayer, Sarve Bhavantu Shukhina, Sarve Santu Niravya. Meaning of that is, let every being, every human be peaceful, be healthy, be happy. So if we are wishing this to everyone around us, that is align our consciousness to the divine, to the higher powers. Means in India, everyone will believe the higher power, divine power. भगवान तो है. यहाँ पे कोई है क्या जो नास्तिक है यहाँ पर, जो भगवान को नहीं मानते हैं? Means in Western country there can be agnostic people, but in India everyone is God-fearing or God-loving person. We believe God, we pray to God. But in this practice of gamma consciousness, lambda consciousness, when we are regular practice of radiating love to our social family, and when we radiate love to the whole world, with one precondition that all of your relationships have been healed. If there is any conflict with anyone, like some business conflict was there with someone, whenever you will remember that fellow, you will feel a little bit irritated, you will not be happy. There is need to heal that relationship as well, as per spirituality. And the role of karma is there a little bit. So one of the easiest way to heal that relationship is to pray for the peace of that person. So if you have healed, if your all of relationship is healed, then you can easily radiate, you are capable or authorized to radiate love and peace vibration to the whole humanity, to the whole world. And that induces lambda brainwave in our more than 100 hertz. Just if you will, when we will practice delta, we will go for in the meditation now, delta and gamma meditation. Delta meditation is just observing breath in our abdomen, in our navel and in near hara. And after 10 to 15 minutes of practice, we will for 5 minutes, we will practice heart coherence, radiating love from loved one of your life. First 2 minutes for to one person or 2%, and then increasing the boundary, your family, your social family, and if you are comfortable, then the whole world. And 15 to 20 minutes of practice, and then we will wind up, or we will have some question and answer. Fine, that is fine. So now let's dive in delta meditation. What we did vagus breathing, we will repeat the practice of vagus breathing, but in this practice of delta meditation, we will join our hand and see cross-legged in this posture. So when you are doing at home, crossing the leg is the comfortable, because energy-wise, we have 72,000 nadis in our etheric body, energy body. So that cross-leg structure, cross-leg posture of the body, that is more convenient for the energy. When we will go in energy meditation, there is concept of toroids. So when someone is deep meditation, that energy field, that aura is there, and that is very sustaining, very permanent. There is no leakage of energy. And if you have that energy field, that aura, you will be more healthy for life. So 15 to 20 minutes of delta practice and then 5 minutes of gamma practice. My recommendation is for 20 to 30 minutes. Everyone of you should meditate on daily basis. If you are meditating on daily basis, if you know the benefits of meditation in your personal life, then only you can recommend to your patient, to your client, that meditation is good for health, good for peace of the mind. And this gamma is so beneficial. I cannot tell the benefits. The stem cells, there are some early researches which suggest that activation of stem cells when our brain is in gamma, the regeneration of stem cells becomes active. The aging process, one of the factors in the aging is the decrease of the stem cells. If you have more active stem cells, aging process will slow down. In recovery from any surgery or from any disease will become faster if you have a good number of stem cells in your body. So gamma is the main brainwave state in which there is activation of stem cells. Now, in meditation phase, every phase has some contribution, but gamma is the main. These all wisdom I acquired from work of Dawson Church, who is friend of Dr. Joe Dispenza. I got this book from here only. Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Dr. Joe Dispenza has written 4 books. This is his last book. I am fan of Joe Dispenza and his work. So supernatural state. After the practice of gamma for 1 month, you will be reaching or touching the supernatural state, the divine state, and you will feel the mystical experience, magical experience. Then your relationship will be healed. Your family will automatically, with whomever you are practicing heart coherence, your bonding will become better. Without saying anything physically, their behavior will change towards you. So this is so magical. So you literally you can become supernatural. Every one of you us can become supernatural. Whatever mystical experience, if you will go into spirituality, like Autobiography of Yogi, there's one very good book, Autobiography of Yogi. Read that book. In that book, there are many mystical experiences by yogis. Everything is possible. Dawson Church, in his book Mind to Matter and Bliss Brain, there are 2 literature. In both books, he described that these mystical phenomena. Okay. In the meditation workshop of Dr. Joe Dispenza, there are some reported cases of magical healing. In Mind to Matter, the first book of one book of Dawson Church, there are incidents that if there are 7 days meditation retreat, and the subject is meditating. During meditation, he felt that something is happening in his brain. He was not quite familiar with what is happening. But when meditation retreat is over, before going home, he visits hospital for the scan. He had brain tumor. And interestingly, brain tumor was gone. Medically, it is impossible. How it is happening? So there is a term called spontaneous remission. And this is a standard term, spontaneous remission of cancer. That how healing happened, there is no proper medical mechanism. But there are reports, some cases like this. And this case happened in the workshop of Dr. Joe Dispenza. On YouTube, the testimonial of Dr. Joe Dispenza, there are many testimonials. And many miraculous healing has happened in the medical meditation session of Dr. Joe Dispenza. To avoid the controversy, the YouTube title will not say which disease has been healed. It will just plain testimonial. But if you will go through some of them, in this he has this, in this or somewhere one book, You Are the Placebo. He has described 3 case studies in detail how the healing happened. Delta meditation and gamma meditation is miraculous. Meditate for 40 days and you will realize. We have one app, PMC app, and Soul Lab app. Soul Lab app is from Bangalore only, Seaj Daga, and PMC app is from Delhi. I belongs to one spiritual organization called PSSM. In PMC app as well as Soul Lab app, there is guided meditation. If you wish to practice meditation with some guided support. So both app is free, and in Soul Lab app, English Hindi version, and even in PMC. Because I'm in Delhi, so I am more comfortable with Hindi. My mindset होता है कि 100% audience is Hindi only. So Hindi, but in English also there in PMC app. So you can practice meditation using that app, Anapanasati, breath mindfulness meditation. But that practice of heart coherence is not there in that PMC. In Soul Lab app, in guided meditation, in some of them, heart coherence will be there. But basic version of heart coherence, becoming aware of the heart and feeling your heart and keep breathing. But I have found with the work of Dawson Church that heart coherence is multi-layer, much deep level. And gamma and lambda is miraculous. Dr. Thomas Jefferson, he described the lambda brain waves, the healing effect of lambda brain waves. So this is not very explored field, but those who are open, they can try and they can know the healing effects. So now if you have any question, It is welcome.
So, Dr. Anurag and Shruti have been doing heart coherence technique for patients.
Very nice, very good.
So, I think if you raise any questions, you can ask.
He is the one who taught this technique to his practicing things. You can see how to advance with that practices.
Yeah.
So these are like more deeper practices and longer practices. So we should see how we have.
And this book describes heart coherence in much detail. So read this book to know more of heart coherence. Heart Math Institute is doing research for last 30 years on this heart coherence technique and allied practices. Kindly go through that book of Dawson Church, Mind to Matter and Bliss Springs. Dawson Church describes in much easier language than Joe Dispenza. Ideally, I recommend to practice twice a day, preferably in the first hour of the morning. Immediately after morning, if you meditate for 20 minutes, then it's good to have peaceful day. And once before sleep, so that your sleep will be deep. So if one has deep sleep and peaceful day, what else do you want? And one can experiment with the HRV by this practice of gamma meditation for 6 weeks. What are the changes in heart rhythm, heart rate variability? And if we have some any cardiac patient, in that point, physical changes will happen. इसमें होता है, ऐसा होता है. He described the author Kimberly described for 6 weeks or 4 weeks. She did the heart line meditation. One has to brand, so she is branding the heart line meditation. So there 30% increase in the heart rate variability with 4 weeks of practice. So that is very good. यही कनकपुरा रोड पे प्राइवेट वैली इंटरनेशनल है. अनुराग हैज विजिटेड दैट प्लेस. हाँ, आई एम एसोसिएटेड विद दैट प्लेस फॉर लास्ट 20 years. व्हेन इट 2005 या 2004 में ये बना था वो, तब से मैं यहाँ पे आ रहा हूँ. आई वाज इन सेकंड ईयर MBBS. तो on any Sunday do visit that place, experience meditation. The inside that mega pyramid, there is King's Chamber. King's Chamber is 1/3 height of at the one platform. So that is the highest energy zone. So go there and meditate for 30 minutes or whatever is comfortable for you, and feel that energy. You will feel good energy.
So thank you so much to Dr. Ranjan sir for his beautiful and wonderful presentation on conscious moving. It was an insightful and engaging session, sir. And also, we truly appreciated the guided meditation session and the relaxation session you did. I would like to request Dr. Raju sir to share his thoughts with us.
It was very nice. Actually, we went into that setting meditation. This one. I saw a lot of things very scientific. It's people may think our Indian this one yoga or meditation is just something which can relax our body, but there is a lot of scientific things behind that.
Yes.
As you told, the delta and the gamma thing. I used to practice. One of my doctor in my hospital, Dr. Nagaraj, used to make me practice this type of meditation, but I never knew the scientific thing behind that, because I was in a lot of stress and I opened my hospital. So every afternoon used to make me sit and do this along with that music ball. So, but now I understood what is that gamma and delta thing which should happen in the body. So that was a very nice thing. One thing, and the other thing is for the longevity. It's all about the stem cell, because people think meditation is just to relax the body, but no, it also increases the immunity of your body.
Yes.
So that is where the newer stem cells which produces in the bone marrow, that helps in your longevity. That means that there is nothing simply that doing something will help you longer, but there should be a perfect process of doing that. What he taught today was really, that was the perfect way to do that, and also the scientific behind that. So everyone has to practice it. I stopped it 1 year back only, but now I think I have to restart that again because I know now what is the scientific thing behind that now. So that's the one thing. And the second thing was today. Then you told about that book. One book I also had read, but I forgot that. Not this one. Yeah, this one. How not to die.
Yeah, this is here.
This book I read
Go ahead.
this book just 2 years back, and I gave it to my father-in-law who was on deathbed actually. He was actually on completely on deathbed, and after reading this book, he died after 2 months. But he told me one thing after reading this book. Now I am satisfied to die because he was 85 years. He actually practiced unknowingly whatever there was that in that book. He had practiced unknowingly. So the one chapter which I liked there was on the how to get that positive energy in yourself when you are sick also. So that is the thing I wanted my father-in-law to read that. So he told, unknowingly I have practiced all these things. I am happy I am going now. So that's what the book, this is really very good. A lot of books are there, all written by foreign authors only. So maybe the Indian authors will also start writing all these things. And thank you very much, Dr.
This lifestyle medicine is from the CMC Vellore.
Okay.
The 24 authors of this book, all are Indians.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr.
Thanks.
Ranjan. Thanks for coming here and having gracious presence and good talk actually. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.